What's up, teams? It's your commish here, and reporting to you with this week's update. So week 6 is a wrap. No, there's not going to be any dancing today. This week I did lose. Yes, I will admit that. No dancing today, but I was asked, are you going to do any kind of loser dance? No loser dance either. But, I lost to VG, or as you know, Team Seaman Vigilante, and he asked me if I'd play anything, so he kind of recommended Loser by Beck, so I'll oblige. I'll take my losses with pride, I guess you can say. So, Vij, this for you. Alright, enough of that. So anyways, let's get on, because we do have a lot of stuff to cover as usual, so why don't we go ahead and get our primetime music going and talk about what's going on. Alright, so this week points leader is Team's Charles Pogge. Coming in huge at 155 points. Guys, this is the highest points total this season. Pretty impressive. His boys basically came out and performed this week. He had 5 players that scored at least 20 points or more, so that's pretty huge. So congratulations, Charles. Alright, some of our other winners this week. Killicali Window Lickers. As you all know, he is still undefeated, 6-0. Congratulations. Looks like he did the butt raping this week on Ninja Butt Rape. And also winning over me was Seaman Vigilante, King Adobo, and surprisingly enough, Team Fear Me. Team Fear Me is now 2 and 4, so I guess there's at least 2 teams that fear him. And then the last winner is somebody new, not really, but his name's new, Dropping Deuces, formerly known as Bondock Saints. Yes, Eric changed the name of his team, and if you know Eric at all, this name is pretty fitting. So I like it. If you little tidbit on Eric, he's a Giants fan like I am. As you can see, no Giants wear this week because they sucked this week and got shut out by the Philadelphia Eagles. So anyways, he's a Giants fan, and I know he also follows the Jacksonville Jaguars, but in my opinion, I think he's an in the closet Cleveland fan. Yep. Oh, you wonder why? Well, in his world, he's always taking the Browns to the Super Bowl. Boom! Alright, anyways, congratulations to you guys who won this week. Alright, moving on to our top 3 scoring leaders. The top total for this week goes to Team Quailey's Cam Newton at 37 points. Team Charles Pogge with Tom Brady at 33 points, and Team Caslib's T.Y. Hilton at 32 points. Alright, perfect timing for the music to end, because now we're on our Come On Man, Not So Top 3. Now, I didn't have a lot to complain about with this league, with our league this week, so, but I do have a top 3 for you. So let's start with the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're 0-6. Yes, I know there's another winless team out there in the Oakland Raiders, but I want to focus on Jacksonville, being that most of us have ties to Jacksonville. They are 0-6, and they really suck. And I could hear it already. This year's first pick in the 2015 draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars choose. So that's where we're headed if we keep going this 0 and whatever. So anyways, we have a great stadium now. They have now the biggest TV in the world. I hear if you turn it on its side, it's taller than the Statue of Liberty. That I'd like to see. And then also there are swimming pools and cabanas. So it sounds great. I mean, you would think this would be a stadium that a winning team would have, but not the case. So Shad Khan, the owners of the Jacksonville Jaguar, you need to get a team over there because having a stadium is great, but you need a winning team to go along with that. So you're at number 3, and you're gonna get us a team basically. So if you could do that, that'd be great. But for now, you get a come on, man. All right, at number 2 is the NFL. Actually, I know there's a number of things going on outside of the league right now, but this week we had 2 teams that were paired up to each other in the Panthers and the Bengals, and they ended the game with a 37-37 tie. Now, in my opinion, there should not be any ties in the NFL. I mean, these guys played 75 minutes of football. There should be a winner and there should be a loser. They should not finish any game tied. So, that really sucks. And, along with all the other things going on in the NFL, Roger Goodell, you need to get your league in order. And for that, you get a come on, man. All right. And sitting at number 1, we do have somebody in our league on the list, and that would be Team Quayle. He is currently with a record of 1-5, and this week he lost, and there's a number of reasons why he lost. He had one of his players, C.J. Spiller, who netted him -1 point on 6 carries. That sucked. And then also his Bucks defense and special teams netted him -6 points. So that's a total of -7 points. He lost by a mere 5 points, and had he not had those negative points, he may have pulled off a win this week, but he didn't. But as I was looking through his roster, I also noticed that he was harboring a wife beater on his bench. Yes, he drafted Ray Rice, and Ray Rice is still sitting on his bench in what is now 6 weeks. So, what are you doing? Drop him. Get somebody else in there. Maybe that could help you with your roster, and you can get on at least maybe off from the bottom. Because right now, you're headed towards getting that pink plate, and I know you have nice cars, but pink plate's going to really throw it off. So I don't think you want that. So for a number of reasons: 1, your bad record; 2, your name still could use some creativity; 3, your poor player plays; and 4, for harboring a wife beater on your bench. Team Quayle, this week you are our number 1. Come on, man. So, get it together. All right. So, to league news. As I mentioned last week, I was going to reach out to each of you and solicit whether you'd be willing to put some money in for a money prize for this year's champ and runner-up. And it was an overwhelming response, and everybody is okay with chipping in $10, which gives us a total of $120, and it would be a 70-30 split between the champ and the runner-up. So the champ this year would get $84, and the runner-up would get $36. So I thought it was fair because we're already mid-season. So next year we'll up that to $20, and it'll be at least a better money prize. So thank you for your responses, and we'll find a way to collect all the money. So look out for me, or I might have to send some people to collect. All right, week 7. I picked a couple of key matchups to look out for this week, and the first one is the matchup between Dropping Deuces versus Seaman Vigilante. Dropping Deuces 4-2, Seaman Vigilante 3-3. I think this is gonna be a good matchup. It'll be a good one to watch. And then another one that I think is worth watching, while the record of one of these teams doesn't really reflect so, I think it's still a good matchup, and that's Ninja Butt Rape versus Team Caslib. Now, Ninja Butt Rape has his first loss this week, so he's now 5-1, and Team Caslib is sitting at 2-4. But this week, his boys came out to play, and he scored 129 points, which was pretty big. He just didn't beat Team Charles Pogge, who obviously had a great scoring week. So, his boys really did put up some good numbers. I think this will be a good matchup, even though the records don't really pair up well. I think the scoring-wise, I think it will. So, that's what I have for week 7. Don't have any other updates, so good luck to you this week, and I'm out. Your commissioner. See ya. Deuces.